how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Coastal Auto Reaction. Now, you will see this area is quite familiar to you if you've watched the last couple of videos. You want to see a couple of people motivated to find someone? I don't know that we've ever been this motivated to do anything other than maybe, no, we won't get into that. But as you can see, Uncle Bobo's doing views on views. He's got his fancy phone out. I'm about to let the air out of the tires again. I'm not going to give another tutorial on how to air down your tires. Go back and watch the other videos if you haven't seen them yet. Guys, we appreciate every single view we've got. Be sure to head over and watch the TikTok. Bobo, you got a Ram truck coming hot behind you, FYI. That guy's coming in large, getting firewood. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. And as the truck goes by, I'll talk louder. Oh, you love that sound. Oh, putting in work. Cheers, gang. That is awesome. Okay. Anyways, now that I'm highly distracted by the guy giving me a thumbs up from the Dodge, I'm gonna let the air out of here. We'll see you later on during the day, maybe when I'm flying the drone, or one of us is falling off a mountain, or Bobo's taking more pictures of his Jeep. I don't know. But stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. So, if you've watched our channel, even for a little bit, or the TikTok or Instagram, you'll recognize this truck. I wish it was mine. This truck is, I believe it's a 82. I can't remember exactly what year it is. It was one of the very first large trucks I ever got to drive. It is powered by an 8V92, or no, sorry, 12V92. What am I talking about? The International Eagle I had an 8V in it. This is a 12V92 Detroit diesel. This truck and I go way back, and it still works to this day. I never know where I'm gonna come across it out here, but I'm hoping that one day I will be able to acquire this truck, because to a lot of people it's just an old off-road logging truck, but to me it speaks volumes of my history. It was one of the very first things that I got to drive as far as heavy trucks go, and the reason I got to drive it was my dad, who was a lifelong truck driver, knew the guy who was responsible for driving the truck for logging, and offered my dad to drive it, and then offered me to drive it. Now, at the time, I didn't have a commercial driver's license, but this truck is one of the main reasons why I got one. That, and the fact that I grew up with my dad driving truck his whole life, or my whole life. This truck, I don't know that it's ever been on the pavement. Obviously, it's got some more upgrades since the last time I seen it. That's a good idea. The big light bar on the front. It's got filled bumpers. Man, this thing is a tank. If you go back and look at other videos and Instagram pictures, you'll see the interior of the truck. I have been able to move it and be in it since I was a kid, but I can't touch it right now because I don't know who's responsible for it or what they're using it for. Probably for moving the equipment. But it is quite the machine. And guys, always remember, if you come across equipment, like I know how to get into this truck, leave it alone. Anytime you come across anything, whether you think it's in use, it may be in use, use this rule. If it doesn't belong to you and you haven't spoken to the company in charge of the area, don't touch it, please. So much vandalism on equipment happens. Even if you don't agree with logging, that's fine. That's your opinion. Don't wreck equipment. People make their living with it. As you can see, I like logging trucks. If you take a look at my hoodie here, it's got a, is it a haze? It's a haze on this one. What can I say? I love heavy duty trucks. So I figured I'd give you a peek at this bad boy. If you look at the size of everything on here, It is meant to do one job: haul insanely heavy loads. The construction of this truck is second to none. It's maybe a 797 Cat up in the patch, but yeah, it weighs more than probably 4 semis put together. Same with that trailer. I think they might have made that. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the trailer. When I drove it, it was bobtailing. So she's quite the rig, and it's still putting in work to this day. It hasn't left this area since it was new. Anyways, gang, little snippet for you. Hopefully you enjoy big old trucks as much as I do. Keep watching. We'll see you soon. This is pretty sketch, this part. You ready to do some sledding? Some Jeep sledding? Into the ruts we go. Come on, torque converter. There it is. Okay. Let's see how it goes this time. I'm just gonna let it go its own way, I guess. It's the weirdest snow I've ever encountered, man.
Yep.
It's literally like you're driving on grease, but the sides of the grease are frozen. Like, it's not even deep.
You're gonna have to steer around the corner. That's
Yeah.
badass.
Like,
Where are you taking us?
this is, what are we on? We've driven through snow that's like 3 feet deep, no problem, in 4 high. I got one diff locked in. There's like what do you figure that is? 1/8 of an inch deep. Let's see how it drives through it. It is some crazy mutant snow. Man, I hope we don't die.
The only way we're gonna die is from Blake's butt.
Yeah. Am I instilling confidence in you, Baba?
Yeah, we got this. We got this backwards now.
I know. But you gotta have some fun, right? I figure if I just pick the speed up, it'll make it more interesting.
You should get a Subaru and do some drifting up here.
A Subaru. Let's do it.
Jump for the rock. Jumped out.
Whoa! Good thing you told me about that rock.
Don't do what I did.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty funny. I was pretty easy on you about that. It was
about that size of that one right there.
No, it was that. It was almost as big as that.
No.
Yes, dude.
You didn't have your glasses on.
It was the size of a Volkswagen model, but still.
Smart car. Size of a smart car.
Fiat. I don't think the word smart could be associated with anything to do with that situation. I'm like, rock! And you're like, what? Ooh! The look, though, we both looked at each other like this.
Crap.
Get out. Although I gotta say, man, I'm impressed. I thought for sure that rim was gonna be at least bent. Something.
It had to be the Nittos.
The Nitto Ridge Grappa.
Because I was doing 45, 50.
Dude, that, I've never heard a noise that bad that didn't result in something broken. Man, I wish I had the navigation abilities that you do. I'm I'm looking forward to the snow up here. That was entertaining. Where you're literally just ragdolling around trying to get through it. I really don't need 4 low anymore.
I know, I was kind of wondering why.
Yeah, I just coming down that mountain and then I just got complacent.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want you to yell at me.
Well, that's probably a good move then.
I know what I'm doing. I'm the one driving.
That's right.
Leave me alone. Why you gotta pick on me? Must be nice.
Must be nice. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? This is the weirdest. Of course, it's been here. It hasn't snowed in over a month.
Now you want to go right.
Yeah, I know I want to. I'm gonna try. I'm turning. This is stupidly slick. Alright. That was very interesting.
That tree's a lot lower.
Why don't you just cut it?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright guys, so quick pointer here. You'll see I'm letting more air out of the tires. You may ask, well, didn't you already do that? Yes, I did. But if you look at what we're driving on here, as you all know, I'm a pretty heavy guy. 270 pounds at the moment. Thank you very much. I've lost 100 pounds. Actually, 143 to be total. 146 pounds I've lost. Thank you very much, everybody that felt necessary to point out I was big. Guess what? 146 pounds is the equivalent of a person. Okay, now that I'm done ranting, back to the subject at hand. The reason why I'm letting the air out of the tires more, down to like 10 pounds, 1, we have the rims for it. 2, it'll drive on top of the snow instead of trying to dig through it and having to have the engine at like 8,000 RPM, which in itself is fun, but I'd rather not kill the Jeep. So that is why I am letting more air out of the tires at the moment. Because we found trying to drive, even with both diffs locked in, whacking the throttle wide open, it moves, but it's a whole lot of RPM for little to no movement. Then they start hopping, put it in second gear, low range, and she just drives on top of it. Let some more air out, it'll be even better. I don't know if we're gonna go that way or not, but we'll give you a look at it, and if we have to, we'll cut the trees out of the way. I want to be able to very easily drive down there. Go check it out. I'll see you when you get back. Okay, so what Bobo is doing is putting a tree saver around a big tree that isn't part of the bank. I'm not sure how well you guys can see, but a lot of these trees are half eroded, which means when you're stuck like we are there in the muck, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna yank the tree right out of the bank. So he's gonna hook that big orange tree saver that you can probably see through the trees up there with a D-ring onto the end of this. Wave hi, Bobo, when you get a chance.
What up?
I'm gonna hook it to the cable. We're gonna winch her a little bit in, and then I'm gonna leave Bobo on the bank, get the truck or Jeep out of the hole it's in, and then probably get him to move the strap to a different one. The good thing about synthetic winch rope, it doesn't snap like steel. That's why we chose it. Okay, he's doing that now.
Okay, pull back down, pull the slack.
Yep. Slack out so you can turn around. You're going to come forward, okay, until I tell you to stop. Then as you're going to go back up, let her bounce a couple times and turn the wheel the other way, and then you're going to get on it and don't stop until I tell you to. Now, keep it turned to the left and pull forward. Yeah, keep going. A little bit more. Okay, there. Now turn it to the right. Turn more.
That's it.
Okay, as you go back, keep turning to the right. Okay, get on it. Go. Okay, stop. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to spool her out a bit more. This is going exactly as it should. So where we want you to get to, Bobo, is back over there. So the method I'm trying right now, if you look right there, that's the throttle method. It got us stuck as it got deeper. What I'm doing right now is using our 4-to-1 rock track transfer case to our benefit. I'm using the gearing to just let the tires that I've aired down rotate on top of the snow. And if I can keep it out of the track I drove in on just by a little bit, it should very slowly drive on top of the snow. Blake Dog's fine, Bobo's not inside because he's filming outside for the YouTube channel and for his TikTok, which, by the way, y'all gotta go follow Bobo on his TikTok. Now, this may not be the entertaining method for getting the Jeep out of a sticky situation or a slippery situation, but it's the one that works.
Race ya.
Oh, there goes Bobo. I don't know how to express the frustration with this any other way than just saying it. Why do people have nothing better to do than destroy crap? So the last time we were here, yeah, the hood was cracked and stuff, but the truck was salvageable. It's now to the point where we could buy a truck for less than what it's going to cost just to get this thing to move again. Guys, if you come across any kind of old piece of equipment, new piece of equipment in the woods, if you're one of those younger guys or even guys our age that think it's fun to trash something, knock it off. Seriously, what is wrong with your head? You want to trash something? Go buy something, destroy it, fine. This is stupid. Look at this. Like, this truck could have been
saved.
I don't even know. The point is, it's twice as bad as the last time we were here. I do like the front bumper. Maybe we'll be able to do something, I don't know. But guys, if you come across a piece of equipment, leave it alone. Sorry to end this episode like this, but just kind of how it goes sometimes.
Holy crap.
We're at least gonna try. Cover it back up. Push it this way, Bobo.